You know, there are literally millions of cool things to see and do in Michigan. I'm Tom Dalton from the Emmy Award-winning PBS television program Under the Radar Michigan, and I'm going to show you every single one of them. Well, let's just start with this one. You know, the printed word is probably one of the most important inventions mankind has ever made. It helps us relate, create, and communicate. And what they're doing here at Signal Return just might have me returning for some classes. Signal Return is a hip new place that's keeping the age-old art of screen printing and letterpress alive. It's a for-hire exhibition and education place in Detroit's Eastern Market that's helping the city rediscover its creative roots. Lynn Avadanka is an accomplished artist whose passion and incredible talents energize everyone who comes here. Where did the name Signal Return come from?
It came from the original group of people that started this place with the idea that print and this kind of printing is a way of sending out a signal to the community. And then if you connect with people, then you get something back in return.
How did this get started?
One of the main mover shakers is Toby Barlow, who's very involved in making Detroit, he likes to say, making places in Detroit that are sticky places, that bring people together. And he, with a small group of people, started looking around for real estate and thought that it would make sense to be in the Eastern Market, where there's a kind of a, not a rebirth, the market's been here for...
It's just synergy here.
Right, things are happening, and how to extend that energy into different locales in the market. The idea was that it would be a couple of different things. It would be a retail store, so it would be a storefront. People come to the market, they'd have another place to come and connect with each other, and then it would also be kind of an educational center where people would learn the old style printing, but, you know, sort of in this modern world that we're in.
How do you find that this, what you're doing here, mixes with modern technology?
Well, this is what came first, so a lot of people don't know that. And as we mentioned before, some of the terminology that people work with when they're in the digital world of designing with type comes from this real physical world of metal and wood type. So I think it's an appreciation for what came before and its connection to what people are working with now. And also, people are really interested in working directly with their hands. The computer's really flat and you're at a remove, and here you're physically picking up letters and saying what you want to say.
I was going to make that point. The second you walk in here, it's got a very tactile kind of a experience to it, and as soon as you walk in, you want to start grabbing letters and things and making things. It's very interactive.
Right, and people are immediately taken with that when they walk in.
People from all walks come to learn, teach, create, and share this experience.
How did you get interested in this?
I am a graphic designer, and what really struck my interest is that I own a small stationery business and was hoping that I could offer letterpress, but I didn't really have the tools or the knowledge to know how to do it.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
What's the coolest thing about coming here and doing this?
So I actually came for a workshop before, as it was like a gift from my brother, and every time I come here, it's something new that I'm doing.
What attracted you to doing it this way now?
Well, so there isn't an undo button, so you kind of just trial and error, and it actually turns out really great.
Do you have to be a good speller to do this?
You'd be surprised. There are a lot of spelling errors that we catch
It happens.
much
Letters
later.
Upside down, things that are backwards, but it's all fixable. You'd probably do okay here.
Yeah.
What's the most rewarding thing for each of you for doing this?
I think probably for me, it's watching people come in knowing nothing and then coming away with a finished print, even in a few hours or like a day.
I think just seeing, like, having customers walk in and be like, oh my God, I love this. I never knew this existed. And then walking out and buying prints from someone local who maybe just learned how to do it, you know, a couple months ago. And now they're making money and everyone has, like, prints from local artists, which is, like, really awesome.
Signal Return is actually about two kinds of communication. The kind where you combine art with a meaningful message, and the kind where you get together, communicate, and share with other people in your community. And that kind of communication is worth 1,000 words. Just please, don't make me set the type.